Indeed, Kieran. We join you with these terrible floods occurring in Sydney and Brisbane, not to mention other parts of New South Wales and Queensland, and hundreds of thousands having to evacuate. More than 300 of floods assistance to be announced by the federal government this afternoon in concert with the New South Wales government, and this is likely just the start. Emergency Management Minister Bridget McKenzie expected to make that announcement after this round table involving an ill Scott Morrison. The assistance is for small businesses and primary producers. It is called Category D assistance, but we are still very much in the emergency phase of this crisis. The concern for authorities is that generally with these 1 in 100 year or 1 in 1,000 year flood events, it occurs over 1 or 2 days. But this has been going on now for days and will go well into next week, the rain event. One thing certainly worth noting is how quickly defence assets have been deployed and readied in time to help with this crisis. A lot of this can be put down to Defence Minister Peter Dutton, who moved quickly to pre-position assets ready to go. A bit of a contrast from the Black Summer bushfires when Scott Morrison was late in, but then New South Wales Premier Gladys Berejiklian and her Rural Fire Service Chief Shane Fitzsimmons initially declined defence help. The PM has learned from that experience, and he and New South Wales Premier Dominic Perrottet have been lockstep in dealing with this crisis, Kieran.